everything looks good. Not for sure. It feels like I'm low, like a little bit. I can't really tell. That sound okay? Let me see. I just feel like it's so low for some reason. Let's see. I'll turn that down a little bit. Is my actual volume just up really high? Let's see. Okay. You see, turn it up. Okay. This should be good, I think. Hopefully. I hope this is good. Or either it's good or I'm super loud. Yo, what's going on, Ryu? Dante's Gravity, what's up? Gene, early gang. Sinbad, Valkyrie, Mimosa. I mean, no. 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 Uh, yeah, Ryu, you do be first a lot. For real, for real. Where's your mod? Like, see, my thing with mods is I feel like I already got a bunch. I already have a bunch, and it's not like I stream a ton. I don't know. If I get like way bigger, maybe. Uh, got them Morris glasses. I mean, I was just already wearing them, so like, I don't feel like taking them off. They help me see. Looking like a grandpa, bro. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Also, this isn't a scarf. It's actually a blanket. Believe it or not, it's not really a scarf. It's a blanket. I'm just kind of cold. This is my go-to. Uh, got the glasses looking like a librarian. JK. Oh, what's going on, man? I know you probably seen my one thing where I'm not talking about the manga of Eden Zero anymore. I'm sorry, dude. Like, it's just been really busy for me as of lately, so I just don't be having the extra time. I am going to talk about the anime when it starts up, though. Uh, Let me see. So thoughts on the latest chapter, Eden Zero? Are you hyped for this upcoming war between all the factions? And I am. It's looking super hyped for actually the next chapter of Eden Zero. Like it's so funny. I chose like such an odd time to stop talking about it, I feel like, because everything is looking really, really hype. Like honestly, it's looking like it's about to get crazy. Like it almost kind of reminds me of like uh, um like this obviously isn't like an in game thing, but it almost feels like it feels like really big because of how many factions are all coming together about to fight at the same time. When's the manga reading stream? I gotta finish Junk the Black Shadow. That one actually was interesting. That was one of the more interesting ones. It's so funny because like out of all of the series that I read during that stream, like Build King was probably one of the lowest ones, and I actually kept reading it. Like I actually kept reading it. I want to keep reading Junk, and I read like a little bit of Orient, but then I just like stopped randomly. You thought Eden Zero was a fairy tale sequel? Oh no, oh no, no. It's not even. It's nothing like a fairy tale sequel at all. It's not even. I mean, like Mashima does that one thing where he puts like there'll be cameos or like maybe like Easter eggs of his old series, but it's not like a sequel at all. No, yeah, it's not a sequel. uh, Waiting for Orient. Like I said, I've been reading like Orient. I was reading it. I just stopped. Like I was reading it, but then I just stopped. Like out of nowhere. Like I don't know what it was. Uh, I need to read Mashal. During that read through stream, I read the first chapter of Mashal. It seemed interesting. People keep saying that Mash is like mad strong. That he's like probably stronger than Asta. So I kind of want to read it just for that. Like kind of just to see. And it looked like it looks interesting. Um, Aside from Persona music, background was a great choice. So hey, dude, I love this track so much. Like it's just so relaxing. It's so relaxing. Uh, yeah, actually, yeah, Jason's right. Fairy Tale 100 Quest, Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest is the actual sequel for Persona. I mean, not for Persona, for Fairy Tale. I just said Persona, so it's like in my head as of right now. Quan shoe collection reveal. Gene, I don't really have that many shoes. Like, I'm not like a super fashionable guy, honestly. Like, I'm really not. I'm kind of just like I'm painfully average when it comes to fashion. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm painfully average when it comes to fashion. So, see Rebecca Overdrive. I don't know if she'll get Overdrive. Honestly, like I don't know. As far as like Rebecca nah, I don't think so. Like I think that'll be maybe farther in the future because I don't even think in this arc she'll get the one thing that the one thing that Jin and like Shiki have where they have like their pseudo overdrive thing. I don't even think she'll get that in this arc. I think she'll get it maybe like next arc. Yeah, Kano, that's what I've been hearing too. That the match was goaded, but I mean we'll see. Let me see if the volume's still kind of low. Let me see. Anything that I can do about that. Okay. You thought I was fashion savvy? No. No, I'm like the exact opposite. I'm not super fashionable. I'm real basic. Like I have a real basic sense of fashion. Like I'm not about to be out here looking crazy or nothing. But like as far as like actual fashion goes, it's real normal for me. Uh what do you think of Ziggy's new form? Oh, dude, Ziggy's form looks beastly. It looks so good. It's actually like the more like it goes on though, it makes me think that Ziggy was like actually evil and not really a good person, and then whatever happened between him and Shiki like turned him into a temporary good person or good robot. And like I think that the Ziggy we're seeing now is the actual true Ziggy, believe it or not. Uh, the new camera is dope. Actually, I didn't even check what it looks like on my. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, the new camera. I'm in. I think this is one of my like better purchases, honestly. Have I watched the latest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen? I actually did. This is probably like the one of the episodes I was waiting on to be animated the longest. Like I was actually waiting for this exact episode even more so than Black Flash, honestly. Because like I mean, don't get me wrong, Black Flash was dope, but like Megumi is really interesting, or Fushiguro, whatever people call him in regular conversation. Like, like I was really waiting on like Hollow Purple and then the Chimera Garden. I was waiting on those two like the most. And it was it looked amazing. I really enjoyed how they did it. Now, if only the manga could give even more shine to him, then we'd really be in business. Uh, Quan with the drip. I don't know about all that. Video game collection review. I don't even got that many games. I don't even got a lot of games all like that. Uh, I wrote all of Mash's feats from chapter 1 to 54. Honestly, Mash could be Asta in a 1v1, but if it was Asta and Libby, they might win. It's kind of weird because like Black Form works weird because like Asta gets like a physical amp for some reason, which seems kind of odd. What's going on? Basically, how you doing? I'm just, I mean, I'm fine, like chilling. So only for you, you got your volume on 100 and it still sounds low. Dude, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know why it's low for you. So I got it like turn all the way up. Like I got it like maxed out. I don't know. I've been trying different stuff. Cause like the way I do things is slightly different with this new camera. So I might have to just change it later. Uh, but I think Shiki has more powers since Ziggy says he's a threat to the universe. Like I don't. It's not that I think he has more powers. I think that there's something like innately special about him that like would make him a threat. I guess like there's something more like innately special about him. Like I don't think he has like a whole separate ability or yeah, I don't know. I don't think he has a whole separate ability. Maybe something with like his genes or how his body is made up. Like maybe something along those lines. I think it's something probably like that. What does Mashal even do? Isn't he just strong? Yeah, that's it. He's pretty much just strong. At least from my understanding, I think he's only strong. Like I don't know if he like I don't think he has a power. outside of just being strong, because he just like lift weights and stuff and works out all day. So you think about making this video, but one of my honest opinion, do I think current Asta and can beat Licked? Or Lich? It to me, like, cause we talked about this on a podcast a couple weeks ago. It just depends on which one you're talking about. If you're talking like current Asta and versus like the half awakened Licked, like it's like the one that they fought against when he first had got up, I think that they could win. If you go against when he was fully awakened, you could make an argument for him winning. Honestly, like you could make an argument. I still think they might win. Like I still kind of think they might win. But like if you take Prime Lich, then obviously not. Then definitely not. That's kind of what I think though. Um, yeah. I had a whole debate about in stream with Josuke and Jay Cloud and Rax about it. It was so stupid. The thing was because they were just like because like granted yes he did like speed blitzing back then like so that's like a massive speed feat, but obviously Austin are way better than what they were all the way back then. They're way better. What's going on, Large Toad? GX, how's it going? Let me see. Oh, it's going on Spirit. Thoughts on the new Eden Zero preview? It looks hype, honestly. It's weird though with the Eden Zero anime. Like for some reason, Shiki and Rebecca look like they look younger than they do in the manga. Like in terms of like just how they like visually look, like they look younger for some reason. We need more feeds for Devil Union, in my opinion. I mean, yes. I think like the main issue with that exact fight, with the Asta and versus Lich, is like we don't have tons of feeds for Spirit of Boris and for Devil Union. Like I mean, Spirit of Boris more so because we can put that over Xenon, then we could put like a 70% over Xenon over like lower percentages, so it makes it, like Spirit of Boris you can kind of gauge better. But like with Asta, it's kind of hard because since he has anti-magic, his power just negs everything. So it's like it's one of those things where like since he just beats everything because he has anti-magic, it's kind of hard to quantify how much stronger he is, because he just gets stronger anti-magic. Prime Lich probably above Julius. I think so. I definitely think so. I mean, Julius definitely has the more broken ability, but Lich probably just has more natural ability and more magic, so he'd probably win. What do I think Noel's new form will be? I still have to watch Jay's video, cause I really wanted to see what like he was saying about it. But as for me, I don't know. I think she'll like get like maybe like a dragon that like she can ride and maybe a trident, maybe something along those lines. I don't think it'll be anything similar to the mermaid thing. I really don't. I think it'll be something totally different. Uh oh, John Tate. John Tate with the $10. Thanks, bro. Hey Quan, what's good? I just got my grand grimoire red dragon in for research purposes. I also see you brought the Quan blanket and the Quan Potter glasses. What's the Grand Grimoire Red Dragon? I'm very curious about that. What even is that? I wonder if Shiki will ever surpass Dante. He will. I have no doubt in my mind Shiki will surpass Dante. Just because Mashima, when he does powers, Mashima goes crazy at some point. So I definitely think he will. Have I seen or read the latest chapter of My Hero? It's fire, and I love the path that Deku's taking. I've seen the spoilers. Like, I know he's, like, leaving school or something. Like, I'm not really for sure exactly what's going on. It was really weird. Oh, you can hear me now? You switch to another TV? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it's so quiet for you. I really don't. I feel like there should be some counters for anti-magic. I mean, there are. Just the counters kind of... No one takes advantage of the counters, which is just, like, being physically superior to Asta. That's, like, the main counter. Because, like, if you just primarily fight, like, by physically buffing yourself, then you're fine. He can't really do anything to you. Oh, you love J Cloud's idea about the Noel's new form? Yeah, I just have to watch it. Because, like, Saturday is definitely one of the days where I catch up over the week of all the YouTube that I've missed. So, like, I just haven't had a chance. Because I was setting this up. And I'm working on getting a PC. like an actual, because I do everything off of my laptop. I don't know if you guys know that, but I do everything off of my laptop. So I recently bought a PC. It just needs some parts. Like, so I was talking to one of my friends about what I need to get for it, and yeah, I was talking to one of my friends about the stuff I need to get for it. So I just have to go out and buy it and then put it in. Like I need like a hard drive and like a power supply and like some wires. But other than that, like hopefully I'll be able to switch to that soon. But I've just been kind of busy lately. Um, don't go buying drugs that way. I don't even buy drugs. I don't even buy drugs. Uh, Quan Quan Road. What the name of your squad with that blanket? The road. That would be funny though. Have to have my own squad that just we all just wear plaid instead of solid colors. Oh, the Graham Grimoire. Okay, I see. I see. Talks about the Luciphage guy or Fuig or is Luciphage or Lucifuig? Fuige? Fuig? I'm terrible with names, so you have to forgive me. Uh, if you're physically stronger than Asta or more combat gifted than him, you can counter him. Yeah, facts. That's right there. Better reactions too. It just for some reason it seems like in terms of like sensing things, it seems like Key is like in terms of purely predicting combat. It feels like Key is better than what the sensing monozone gives you. So like there's just that. Because he's broken because his physical stats are so high and he has Key. Uh, if I were a Magic Knight captain, what would I call my squad and what would my Magic type be? I'm not for sure on my Magic type. I'm just so for sure. I'm so like I'm for sure. Jack, are you serious, bro? What? Jack, oh my gosh, bro. Jack, thanks for the 50 bucks, dude. That's crazy. You did not have to do that. You really did not have to do that at all, bro. Have a nice weekend and keep up the great work. Wow. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Jeez. My dude, Coach Oates, coming in clutch. Everybody, make sure you guys go check out Jack Oates' YouTube channel. He has a lot of crazy theories, bro. He has his whole crackhead Jack. Was it Cracker Jack or Crackhead Jack theories? No, but aside from those, though, he does have like a lot of like actual seriously like research done into his theories. And so far, a lot of his stuff with how the tree of cliff off was going on is kind of coming true because he was the one talking about how like everybody was looking at the tree the other way around. But yeah, definitely check him out. I'll put his YouTube in the chat so you guys can go sub to him. That's actually a really good idea now that I think about it. Let me see. Yeah, cause I'm already sub to him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Jack is actually getting closer and closer to 500 subs. So you guys definitely go check him out. Dropping it in the chat now. So go make sure you guys go support him. Let me see. I don't even remember where I was at in the chat. That's the funniest part. That like caught me off guard completely. Um, Shoot. Do I think Julius is evil now? Like it depends on like it really just depends on what the what are they on what the officials say. Because if there actually is a time devil, then maybe. But if there isn't, then like I don't know. And then it's also possible for there to be a time devil and then he's still good. Uh, Fungus is the Latin name for Lucifuig, like how Lucifer was in it. Oh, I see. It's just another way to say his name. Uh, Come on, people, gotta stop with Julius being evil, having a connect. I know, right? It's just like no one's about to say that like all of the fire users are like evil because there's a fire twin devil out because of Nama. Like no one's saying that, so it's like it's just you know. Right, Jack Oates with the W dono, like I'm saying. Oh, Fuzzy, bro, Fuzzy, I appreciate you for the $5, and I also agree with you. We can all say it together. Josuke is mid, or just Josuke mid. So that's always welcome in this stream. Josuke mid. You might have my king of the chat. Jacko said Josuke is next, bro. I'm saying Josuke is right. Josuke is so close. Oh, Josuke, when'd you even get in here, bro? When'd you even sneak in here? I didn't even see you sneak in here. I guess we're already starting on Josuke slander. Yeah, this is always time for some Josuke slander. If Julius isn't evil, I would be surprised. At this point, he has a mark on his forehead. He has two types of magic, and he encouraged both William and Yami to join the Magic Knights. I mean, like, there's a lot of things there. Like, the mark on his forehead was connected to Swallowtail, so it's like that doesn't really have anything to do with him being evil. Like, he doesn't have anything on his forehead right now. He doesn't have two types of magic. He only has one. Is time magic. His transformation thing, we don't know what that is. We don't know if that's it could be a magic tool or a magic item. It could be something totally different. Like, we don't know if that's just a magic thing. So like, we just don't know that. And him getting William and Yami to join the Magic Knights, I don't really see like. I'm not seeing what the connection is between those two things. That's my only thing. I don't know what the connection is. Um, Street, you said you want to see some angels. Me too. Like, I feel like everyone always does devils. No one really does angels all like that. Like, everybody does devils. It's kind of getting overdone. Did I see the Jujutsu Kaisen leaks? I did. I did see the Jujutsu Kaisen leaks. They was looking kind of hype. I'm actually kind of happy how things turned out for Yuta, honestly. Uh, Majecula might be Molich or Moloch. He shares the same position in Cliffoff. Oh, wait a second. Oh, Nathan, Nathan, thank you, bro, so much. He said, I just wanted to show some love, Quan. Also, shout out to Beneath the Mask track in the background. Yes, Beneath the Mask Persona track playing in the background. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm a huge fan of Persona. You guys know that. You guys know that. But Nathan, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. We can always vibe over Persona together. We always be vibing over Persona in the comments. Let me see. Where we at? I know we were talking about the Jujutsu Kaisen leaks. Let me see. Lucifer and Lucifuge are two different beings, meaning I was right. Lucifer isn't Lucifer proper, but one of the top four. Yeah, I wonder like what's that about? Like, is this new dude or new potential dude gonna be like someone who's gonna be like adjacent to the tree of Cliffoff? I'm definitely very curious about that. You said non-Josuke goated. I mean, Josuke has his moments, I guess. Like he has his moments, I suppose. Yuji's dad looking kind of drippy. I mean, he look. I didn't even wait. I must have. I didn't even see. I didn't know his dad made an appearance in the chapter. I'm kind of hyped for it now. Then, if we get to see some Yuji backstory. Like the stream, also High Street. Yes, make sure you guys like the stream. I definitely greatly appreciate it. Yo, what's going on? One smart, drippy Quan, right? It's not how I thought this stream was gonna go already. Moloch is related to sacrifice, which would fit Aesir dying in childbirth, so Noel could be born. Quana about to go buy Gucci after this stream. Moloch is the highest ranking devil that is a primal devil. See, I don't know nothing about this stuff, which is the craziest thing. I know nothing about this stuff. Cause then there's whatever one Morris has too, which is a whole nother thing. Like, I wonder if this guy could be the same guy that Morris has, possibly. That's like another thing to think about. Quan about to pull up with Dior and Louis V on Sunday stream with all that money. No, I'm not. Strongest Black Bull members. That'd be well, easy. Like not including Yami. That'd be Asta, Luck, Charmy, Noel. Probably like currently in that order until we see whatever Noel and Charmy have. Oh well, if you include Noct, then I feel like Noct would be. It's one of those things where like, or I Asta, or it's like Asta is definitely stronger than Noct right now, but like I feel like if they were to fight, Noct would beat him in a fight, if that makes sense. Like I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Like it's like Asta is stronger, but I think Noct would win if they fought. Kind of like that. Uh, Maybe Morris had crossed over series because he looks exactly like Yuji's dad. See, you guys are basically. I'm wanting to check out this Jujutsu Kaisen chapter a lot. Like a lot, a lot. So you hope Josuke all good because he left randomly on the stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna get like too much into Josuke's business, but he's all good now. Like there was some stuff, but everything's good now. Well, at least that was what I felt afterwards. Like after he told us what happened. So I'm assuming, it's all okay-ish now. That's all I'm gonna say on that one though. Quan, what are the absolute best fast food fries? Don't answer this wrong. See, that's a lot of pressure. The absolute best ones to me are Chick-fil-A's fries, cause like I like them big potatoey fries and their waffle fries on top of that, so I would have to go with Chick-fil-A. I think they got the best fries. Asta beats Noct based on hacks. See, like I agree, but it's like Noct is I feel like is a better fighter than Asta. Like so I don't know. I feel like he might win. I feel like he might actually just win. Drop the time, devil theories. Drop the time. Are you talking about me or are you talking about people need to drop them? Top 3 anime worlds I would want to be in. I'd have to think about that one. I'd have to think about that one. Charmy's stronger than Noelle, you sure? I mean, like if you look at it, like generally speaking, like Charmy has a better matchup against more mages than Noelle does. Like Charmy can literally eat magic and use it to power herself up. Like Noelle can't do anything close to that. Like she can just literally eat magic. So like I kind of think like, that's just good. That's just really really good. Like it's really really good. Chick-fil-A, yes. Why'd you spell it like that? You literally spelled it exactly how it looks. Chick-fil-A. uh. Oh yeah, no, Kino, I know you wasn't trying to get super into his business or anything like that. I know you was just concerned. Like I didn't take it as that. I didn't take it as that. We were all worried, cause we were literally all worried. So yeah, we're all in the same boat on that one. I got exactly what you admit. Um, but yeah, no, Genie, Chick-fil-A is easily best. I can't be the only one thinking about how Yuji's dad managed to have sex with Yuji's mom with a hole stitch in forehead. How the man possessed Yuji's mom. Wait, what even? I need to read this chapter because I don't even know what's going on anymore. In and Out, y'all tripping? I've never had In and Out because In and Out is on the West Coast. I want to say. Cause I live in Ohio, so like there isn't any In and Outs around here. Let's not act like Popeyes don't gotta have the best fries in the world. No, Popeyes fries are not that good. They really aren't. Popeyes fries is like they're like C tier at best. Like at best C tier. Uh, Juan, nothing I type ever shows up in the podcast chat, but here it is fine. I don't know why that is. Like I doubt it's Josuke. I doubt it is. 'Cause I don't think he wouldn't have anybody blocked or anything. 'Cause I don't think he does. It could be YouTube. I don't know. Like I occasionally, cause I remember seeing some of your things in chat. It just depends. I don't know. I really have no idea why that is. Why do people keep saying Julius has 2 magic types? His transformation magic he used is a technique, not a magic type. Yeah, exactly. Real's transformation kind of makes sense because he can draw. So like his picture magic, he could have like drew something over himself. But yeah, Julius's one is weird. Oh, I forgot about Five Guys. Yeah, Five Guys has probably the Five Guys fries are up there too. They might even be better than Chick-fil-A, honestly. They're definitely up there though. Five Guys has some good fries. Cane's has some good fries too. Goodness gracious, Cane's has some really good fries. Yeah, John Tate, I agree. Yeah. You should probably, once more, you should probably ask Josuke. But then it's hard because I don't know how he would even get in contact with Josuke. I mean, I guess you could ask him on Twitter. Probably the easiest way. So yours would be Pokemon, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, or Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm with you all the way until Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh gets like scary dangerous out of nowhere. Nobra is fodder. She's never gonna be on Yuji, Yuta, and Megumi level. I mean, like, see, the thing about her is like she might make it to like Toto's level at the highest. I think Toto doesn't come from any special lineage or anything like that, and he just has his own little technique. And for the rest of that, it's just his mastery over cursed energy. So it's like I feel like she could probably make it to his level, but like Yuta, Yuji, and Megumi, they're like Megumi is from like he has one of the best abilities from one of the best clans. So like he just has so much potential. And then Yuta and Yuji, it's like they have Sukuna and Rika, like they're just broken. Like they're just absolutely broken. So I mean, like she's not meant to be on that level. Oh, John Tate, I appreciate the $5. What he said. Let me know when you want me to drop some research for the Demonology, since I have another research book coming. Get you caught up, Q Pain. Get you caught up, Q Pain. Is that like a reference to T Pain, but Q Pain? Is that what that is? Quan taking L's. Popeye's fries are the best. No, they're not. They're not. You guys are crazy. Popeye's fries, and I like Popeyes. I'm a huge fan of Popeyes, but their fries are basic. They're just basic. Okay, Quan. So the guy who possessed Geto is from the Kamo clan and made Choso. We found out that he possessed Yuji's mom at one point. That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that at all. Who's my favorite Black Clover character? As far as top one, that's kind of hard. If I had to pick like a list of my favorite ones, like I really like Partry, William, Mimosa, Yuno, Zora is really high up there. I'm really liking Noct a lot after this whole flashback thing. That's kind of it, honestly. Mars is really cool. I'm a huge fan of Lotus. Those are kind of some of my favorites. Don't get me wrong, like Asta's cool, Noelle's cool, but like for my favorites, I don't know. Cane's fries are disgusting. Oh yeah, Cane's fries are disgusting if they aren't hot. That's a lot of fries though that don't be good if they ain't hot. Then you live in Canada, so you've never had Cane's, Chick-fil-A, or In-N-Out. Canada has Popeyes? I did not know that. I did not know Canada had Popeyes. Gene, I thought you lived in the islands. Oh, it was a T-Pain reference? Okay. Yo, what's going on, Tyler? Popeyes is fire. Yeah, I mean Popeyes is fire. I do love Popeyes. Quan, is Josuke feeling better? He's definitely better than he was initially, for sure. I mean, if you want to know exactly how he is, you can totally add him on Twitter. Like he's really vocal. But yeah, I think he's doing a lot better than he was initially. What about the weird Taco Bell fries? See, like the thing with Taco Bell's fries is they're okay. It's just the cheese dip that make them way better. Like they got the cheese dip, and it's like if you add nacho cheese dip to any fries, they get better. So I'm not gonna say Taco Bell has really good fries when it's really just the cheese dip. You know what I'm saying? Like the cheese dip hard carries them. Hard carries. What happened to Josuke? So like, Gene, were you at the last live stream? It had to end abruptly for reasons. That's all I'm saying. It just had to end abruptly for reasons. I don't like how Jujutsu Kaisen is being Naruto and Sasuke style. These dudes on another level don't touch the rim, get dunked up. Like, I wouldn't say it's. I don't really think it's Naruto and Sasuke style. Like, cause like, there's tons of stories where like, especially anime series, where the main character and the rival are like really special. So it's like, It's just one of those. Like you could even go back to like Dragon Ball Z, where like Goku and it's like Goku is like just naturally amazingly talented, and Vegeta is like a prince of all Saiyans. So it's like they have two really special things going for them. Or you could take like what's another show that has rivals? Freaking what? There's like so many that I could like. You could go like. I mean, there's obviously Naruto. I guess it just depends on who you consider the rival of a lot of stories. Like it kind of just depends. Like I don't know, cause like like I want to say Yu-Gi-Oh, but I feel like a lot of people won't count Yu-Gi-Oh for whatever reason, or like I feel like I want to say Hunter x Hunter, but I feel like people won't consider Killua a rival of Gon. It just depends. It just depends. Uh, Cane's has the best sauce. Cane sauce is so good, bro. Cane sauce is so good. Oh my gosh. It made my stomach kind of hurt though. Do you think Asta will learn how to use his swords like Lich and win? I hope he does, but I feel like once he starts absorbing spells with the Demon Dweller, that's when he becomes really broken. Like, that's when he just becomes like super overpowered. You're from South Florida? I think I knew that. Arby's has elite fries. Arby's fries are only good when they actually give you fries and not them little like crispy potatoes. Like if they actually give you a big curly fry, then they're good. When they just give you them little crisps, they be kind of eh. I just think the gap in Naruto is more blatant. But you're right about Goku. I mean, I guess if you're talking about that way, where like the top characters in the verse, Naruto and Sasuke, and then there's a large gap, and then there's everybody else, then yeah, I would agree. But the thing in Jujutsu Kaisen's defense is like there are tons of really special clans. So like, or not tons, but I guess there's like three, but like each clan has multiple members of it. Like we didn't even know there was all these other people in the Zenin clan that are super powerful. Like we didn't even know that. And and then of course there's Gojo's clan, which is really really powerful. And then like there's the whole thing with Yuta where his clan no one even really knew about it like that. It was like a distant relative. Like it was forgotten about almost. So it's like there could be multiple characters from these clans that are powerful that like they just aren't showing us for whatever reason. And I mean Yuji has Sakuna, so I mean like of course he's gonna be broken. I think Jujutsu Kaisen just needs time to have characters develop. The trio's personalities, besides slapstick moments, I doubt anyone will go full heel. I'm an anime only though. I mean, for where you are right now is kind of pretty much how the story just goes. Like it's kind of just how it goes. Like, because I don't want to like. I mean, if you're in here, you're going to hear spoilers, but I don't want to directly spoil you, like replying to your comment. I'll put it that way. It just creates Wait a second. What else were you saying, John Tate? You said it creates predictable tiers of fights in the series since people are just busted. I mean, like, you could say that about any series though. Like, you could say that about Black Clover. Like it's like obviously Asta and are like gonna be way too top of the averse. Like so you can kind of say that about any series. Will Asta get another sword? I kind of want him to get a different weapon. Like I feel like a fifth sword is kind of much. Or if he does get a fifth sword, I want that to be it. Like I don't want no more swords after this fifth one. If he gets a fifth one, the stream became an anime and fried stream. Honestly, bro, I think Wendy's has some really good fries too. Like in terms of like the more basic places, I think Wendy's has some pretty okay fries. Oh, Rex, $2. Need a new Quan art with Percival's hair? No, 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 no. Especially not with his new hair. Absolutely not. Don't that Quan Credible anime is coming in 2021? I don't have no anime. I really hope Austin, fight. It'll be so fire. I don't even care if they call it Naruto versus Sasuke clone fight. See, the thing with like Austin, fighting is I just don't see what would make them fight. Like, cause like we're like what almost 300 chapters in, and it's like I don't see what reason they would have to fight. Like, it's like nothing. It's like what could do it? Like, cause they had the prime opportunity in the Elf arc, but just didn't do it. I mean, like that was their moment to do it if they were going to do it. So now it's like I feel like having one of them turn evil would just be weird, or like having one of them defect, or like have one of them have a clashing goal because they're really similar in terms of characters. So like I don't know why they would even fight. John Tate Percival does not have new hair. It's a temporary hairstyle that Rax keeps calling new hair. Uh, Nobra is a mid character, to be honest. Her backstory did nothing for me. I mean, if you don't really care for her, that's fine. I enjoy her character. I think she's really cool, honestly. But if people don't like her or think she's mid, I could totally understand. I really just like her because she's kind of a thug. Like, like she's kind of a thug. That's always really funny. What games am I playing right now? So as of right now, I'm not playing Dragon Ball Fighters as heavy as I was. I'm like when I haven't played any games in a long time, or like I haven't gamed hard in a long time. The only one I've played is like Persona 5 Strikers. I'm still in the middle of that, which I need to beat. I should have beat it up forever ago. I play Smite. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's a MOBA similar to League. So I've been playing a lot of Smite when I get a chance with some of my friends. And I was thinking about playing Sekiro, but like the thing is, because I seen Josuke was playing Sekiro on the TL, so like we were talking trash, and like the thing was, I was gonna play it to show him how much better I was than him in it, but my save data got corrupted, so I had to delete it. So if I was to play Sekiro, which was what I was thinking about doing today, for like I was gonna play it on stream. I mean, I still could play it on stream, but I would have to start over. I don't know if you guys would really want to see me play Sekiro starting all the way over, because I'm like really bad. Uh, we need Quan art on the Quan lore. Did you notice that Dante? Wait, what? I missed it. Chat's going all types of fast. There was something about Dante I wanted to read. There we go. Did you notice that Dante has never said anything about Asta not having magic like every other antagonist? That's kind of interesting, actually, because he didn't. Quan can draw. Quan used to be able to draw. I went to art school for a little bit, so I used to know how to draw, but like I haven't drawn in years now, so all my skills probably gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like John Tate said, yeah, I went to art school. They don't need a reason to fight. They just fight. Why would they fight just out of nowhere? That'd be so weird. Quan, they will have a friendly fight for the position of Wizard King. Boom, Asta wins, and goes off to the Spade King. I mean, that'd be so weird though to me. That'd be so odd. Cause like you can't really go out if you can't go all out if it's a friendly fight. Like you can't go life or death all like that, in my opinion at least. That's how he's gonna be the rest of the story. Stop tonight. He better not. I'd be so. I know. I'd be My only slight complaint in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 is the actual personalities of the characters were not shown much compared to their backstories. Dude, that's because they're going super fast. Like this whole part they're doing now, they're cramming like so many chapters into like 3 episodes. Like it's ridiculous. They're going really fast. Like the Jujutsu Kaisen anime is packed. Like it's a packed. I like all the Jujutsu Kaisen characters except the main character, IDK. He didn't hit me. Uh, Yuji's cool. I think if you're anime only, then that's kind of more understandable. I think for where the manga is right now, I really like how Yuji's character has grown and changed. Like I kind of really like it. The one thing I wish they would give us more Sukuna. Like I feel like we don't get enough of him because Sukuna is really interesting. There's so many mysteries surrounding him. Um, yeah, so I'm just really curious about him too. Oh my gosh, dude, come on now, come on now, Brian, you is a wild one, dude, a wild one. Just popping in to show some love and support for your PC Parts Fund. PS today is the day we get a win in Smite. Bro, I'm saying we need to get a win in Smite. Bro, thank you so much. You was wild out here. Oh my gosh. Jeez, I don't even know what to say. Wow. relax. I am not a millionaire. Not a millionaire. Yeah, John Tate, you are. Yeah, you right. Brian is definitely in his bag. The big W's in the chat for Brian and Jack for sure, for sure, and everybody else for you too, John. Wow. Um, where's I at in the chat? Quan, do you think we'll see vampires in Black Clover? Honestly, like vampires are cool and all, but I feel like fiction never does them good. Like I feel like they're always lame sometimes. Like if there was a way to do vampires but do them cool, then I would be all for it. Quan gonna play the Quan Credible video game coming April 12th, 2022. That's such a random date. That's such a random date. You're also playing Persona 5 Strikers, unironically. Like which dungeon are you on? I'm just curious. Like if you can give me a number, I'm curious, Jake, on which dungeon you're on. Uh, my chat is frozen. There we go. It's just moving a lot. Quan's rich now, getting diamond studs for Sheldon Shell. No, I'm not. I mean, Spirit, I think a serious battle between Asta and Yuno would be really dope. I really do think it would be dope. I just don't see why they would fight. That's my only thing. I just don't see a reason why. Reveal the turtle. You guys have seen my turtle already. I've already shown you guys Sheldon. Quan is rich. I'm definitely not rich. No cap. I have no idea where the Jujutsu Kaisen manga is going. We were just on Yuji being a runaway and how that would work, but that only lasted for like 3 chapters. Now we got some death game involving Megumi Sis. Yeah, that was a weird twist, honestly. I didn't see that coming. And honestly, another thing, I really hope we get like a Sakuna like flashback arc, like with showing the past. Cause like one thing with Jujutsu Kaisen is they do like their lore really, really well. Like there's tons of lore in the series that we just don't know about, especially with how like the founding of like Jujutsu High and just kind of how the overall culture of the sorcerers are. So like I'm really curious to see like what's going on with actually that. Like I would love to see like the early stuff with Sakuna, the founding of Jujutsu High, like all that kind of stuff. I think that would be a really good arc to go down, honestly. Let me see. Am I checking out the Snyder Cut? I mean, everybody's been talking about it. It's making me want to check it out, but like it's kind of 4 hours. That's kind of a long time. Like I like movies all, but I'm not a big movie guy all like that. Like I would have to set aside time to check out the Snyder Cut. I kind of want to, cause like I said, everybody's talking about it, so it's making me like curious. Said Rax, if I donate 500, will you do a reveal? Rax, if I donate 500, will you do a reveal? Let me see. I feel like Yuji is a place in for the viewer at this point where I experience the world through him, kind of like Kirito. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Gene about to rob a bank. I know, bro, Gene, because like you could like Gene. I don't know where you about to get this 500 from. Jujutsu Kaisen or Black Clover? I mean, Black Clover has more going for it, so like of course I like Black Clover more. But in terms of like hypeness, like Jujutsu Kaisen is rising very quickly for me. Like there's a lot. There's like the Shibuya arc was like amazing. That was like a top arc for me. That was hype. Like I said, just wait till I get a job. I'm gonna go broke donating to Black Clover YouTubers. Gene, you should save some of your money for sure. You should definitely save some of your money. Yo, Quan, what's up with the glasses? I wear glasses. My eyesight's I don't have terrible eyesight, but I like it's not like it could be better. I was thinking about playing I was gonna play Sekiro on stream, but I kind of need my glasses to see because the TV's kind of far. But like I just never turned it on, so I just never took the glasses off. And I keep forgetting that I'm wearing them until people bring it up. Yeah, but no, these are my actual glasses. Uh, I would help you get work if I was able. Gene, same. If we lived in the same place, I'd totally help you find a job. Quan finna use his super chat money to hire a private investigator to find Rax's real life. Don't spoil my don't let Rax in on my ideas. Oh, King Janor with the $5. Gucci frames, and I like Yuta, and I hope Maki isn't dead. Can't wait for them to meet again and have a great and have a great day, man. Thanks, King Janor. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the $5. I'm a huge fan of Yuta too. I'm really happy that it worked out like for him, like because I was kind of upset that Yuta was like this more so evil assassin, and now he's not. So I'm really am happy about that. And I agree with you on. I hope Maki isn't dead. If Maki's dead, I'll be upset. They already took Nanami from me, so like I hope they don't take Maki from me also. Uh, Rax will never do a face reveal. I don't know if he'll never do one. I don't know about never. Who knows? We can never say never. He might. Quan eyesight is mid, not good, but not bad enough for eye surgery. See, that's the thing. Like, because I thought about getting the laser surgery, but it's not really all that bad. It's not terrible. Like, 'cause I can definitely see and read. It's just I have to put in a lot more effort to do so. Quan, you think Asta will develop or stay the same? I think Asta's one of those characters going to stay the exact same. I don't think he's going to change at all, honestly. Like, I think Asta's probably going to always be how he just always is. I mean, which isn't bad. That isn't bad. I mean, and he has grown. He definitely has grown. But I don't think he's going to get, like, a Yuji type moment. Or even, like, how Deku seems like he's having a moment right now. I don't think he's going to get that, honestly. I mean, maybe if they do like a underworld arc next, I know that's kind of starting to be talked about a little bit. That after this we might go to the underworld, which would be like the next best thing, I guess. Like, say if they stop this whole Tree of Cliff off stuff, and then Asta has to go down to the underworld, that could kind of be the only other thing that I could see. But he might get growth if he goes down there. Do I think William is underrated in Black Clover, and how strong do I think he is? I think that William is underrated as a character and in his actual strength. Like, William is actually really, really strong. Because, I mean, he did amazingly in that captain battle. So, like, I don't think he's necessarily as good as a fighter as, say, like, Yami or, like, Jack or something. But I think he is really, really powerful. Like, maybe, like definitely, I think if it was a one-on-one fight, I think he would have beat Xenon for sure. If it was, like, a one-on-one. So, I do think he's really strong. And I feel like everybody just hates him because he's a traitor. Like, I feel like people don't even look at his strength or his character development or how he grew and all that. They're just like, he's a traitor. I absolutely hate him. And that's all they kind of do. I want to see Rax do a face reveal, but I need his name first. I know, right? Like, I would love to see if, like, dang, what if he made us choose? If he was like face reveal or a name, which one would you guys pick? Jake, Rex does cat reveals all the time. Like, he does them all the time on a Twitter. He shows off his cats like every day. Quan tell Percival to cut his hair. I would if I could. I would 100%. I would cut it for him if I could. What's my opinion on the new My Hero chapter? I haven't seen it all. I just seen the spoilers. Like, I know the actual chapter's out, but I just haven't read it. Like, I just haven't read it at all. Like, I just, all I know is that, like, there's a press conference, and I know that, like, it looks like Deku's leaving UA, I think. Like, I don't really know what happened all like that. So I'm just, like, confused on that one. Oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy today. You guys are legit going crazy today. I was having a debate on Twitter. Why would Deku, a kid that had a quirk for 6 months who got broken by Shiggy, thinks he has the right to end him? It's been longer than 6, or no, has it been 6 months? Because they are still in their first year. Oh, but wait, before I start talking about that, John Tay, thank you for the $5 donation. I really do appreciate it. You guys are going absolutely crazy today. But I mean, probably because like it's his job as like a hero. Like, it's like Shiggy is a danger to society, so he would have to like remove him. What was I reading before that? I was thinking Asta going through the underworld, learning the 7 deadly sins or something, but It'd be a wild theory. I mean, that could be interesting. That'd be interesting. I definitely want him to go through the underworld too. Like I think it would just be because that's the because like where Black Clover is going, that's kind of the only way it could go is if he goes to the underworld or something. Like I can't see it going any other way at this point, at least. Quan will wear a Percival wig for Halloween for 30 likes. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. I would need a higher like goal than that because I feel like 30 is not that high. I think the only way Asta would truly change personality-wise is if Yami dies, in my opinion. Oh, I see. It's weird, cause like with Yami, like I feel like if anyone really close to Asta would die, he would change. But like Asta's never had a really close death, so like there's that. Like if he gets someone really close to him to die, I think he would be different. You've never seen my turtle for real? That's crazy. I think I did I think I showed him in my 1,000 subscriber video. I think. I'm not for sure. I'd have to see what she's doing. If she's awake, I'll grab her. If she's awake. Um, let's be honest. You know, Josuke be overhyping Lich and Lumiere. He was, bro. He really was. On that stream, he was overhyping them to the max. Is there a theory that turn it into a devil? I mean, not one that I've seen, but I wouldn't be surprised if I clicked on YouTube and seen one. I think it's been 6 months since it's right after winter break. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like you're probably right then. It's been around 6 months. You're probably right. People calling Deku the drippiest main character just because he got a new scarf. Right though. Most likely just be called My Hero Removing the Academia. That would be weird if they did a whole title change. I mean, hopefully this starts the time skip. That's kind of what I want. I want this to like Deku leave and this be like a time skip. Like I don't know how long of a time skip they should do, but I really want one. See, if Yuno died, his death would have changed Asta the most. It would have. Oh, did you guys see that thing where it said like Yuno was supposed to die like very early in the series, but like Tabata and them changed their minds? Like I was curious if you guys seen that. Tyler, you said you can't donate to that, bro. You don't have to. It's fine. Like it's not a big deal. Like I'm just, if anything, I feel bad that I haven't streamed in a really long time. Like so, you don't even got to worry about that. My Hero Academia Shippuden is here. Essentially, like it's right there. Where am I at? What I'm saying is that All For One is targeting him, so when facing Shiggy, he will always go after him. He has gotten beaten down, and he had his chance. So I mean, like Deku, are you talking about like how Deku had his chance to end All For One? Also, what I mean is why would killing Shiggy after a 16? Or why would killing Shiggy enter a 16-year-old's mind like that is warped? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, like, it's one of the things where, like, he has a huge responsibility because he has one for all. Like, this is a battle that, like, extends way farther than just Deku. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, it makes sense. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's messed up. Kind of like, did you see Avatar: The Last Airbender? Kind of like how killing Fire Lord Ozai is what everyone was telling Aang to do. Just because the situation was a lot bigger than a 12-year-old boy. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like it is here. Like the situation is much bigger than the 16-year-old boy. So like he's going to be possibly forced to do things that he shouldn't have to do. What am I drinking? I'm drinking some coffee I made. I have actually it's a new blend. It's a roasted hazelnut blend. So like it's really good. Oh my gosh, bro! Why you guys keep? It's too much today. It is too much today. Let's Thank you. Looking good, Senior Quan. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And then also Jason, $2. I appreciate you for the $2. $2 for my Percival wig. You're welcome. I don't want to wear no Percival wig. His hair looks so stupid. His hair looks dumb. I don't want to wear it. Uh, what if Noel died? I think Noel dying would definitely affect him a lot. Like that would be big for him. But I don't want her to die. Noel dying would be a lot. That would be too much. Can't kill the lead female. That'd be way too much. You said nah, Shiggy's got to get executed. I would definitely like that if it did. And John Tate, yeah, my mic for some reason is really low today. Like I don't know why. Like I turned it all the way up, but it's still like low for some reason. Like I have no idea why. Like I know I got my mic running a different. Like I basically set up my OBS slightly differently today. For my, cause I haven't live streamed with this new camera, so I had to set it up different than I normally do. And like for whatever reason, my mic is just really low. It's so weird. Let me see, where was I at in this chat? I done lost my place. IDK, how long they can keep Deku not #1 hero since he's the only one to compete versus a 70% Shigaraki. A time skip is definitely needed for other people to catch up, for sure. And then like at this exact moment, there's nothing really that they can do. Like another training arc would be weird. But then it's like, I almost like Deku should go off by it. If Deku goes off by himself and just talks to the vestiges, or I think that's what they're called, the vestiges or the visages, whatever they're called. If he goes off and trains internally somewhere else, like and learns from them, like learns how to use all of their abilities, I feel like that would be the best case scenario. Um, I think the Aang situation is better since Aang's personal religion being based on Tibetan monks, so the shift was that much greater. I mean, like definitely, like it would be worse for Aang than Deku, just because, like you said, it was Aang's personal religion. But like I was just using it as like a comparative example. Quite incredible, the movie coming soon. I don't need no movie. Quan should do the Nozel front braid. How many likes do we got? I think we got 21 likes, I want to say. Yeah, we got 20 or 21 likes. 30 likes and I'll do the braid right now. I'll do the Nozel front braid right now. If we get 30. If we hit 30, I will do it. Hope you read all my comments to make it make sense. I mean, I've been trying to keep up with him. It just keeps the chat's moving, so I'm definitely trying to keep up. Uh, what do I expect? What do I expect the announcement to be this week? I honestly have not the slightest idea. To be honest with you, I have not the slightest clue. It's one of the things where, like, me personally, I'm not super optimistic about it. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up just because, like, I feel like every time we get our hopes up, it's never something super crazy. So, like, I want to kind of stay grounded in what I think it will be. I hope it's not a like ending or anything like that. I kind of hope the announcement is something along the lines of like Black Clover is like 50% over. Like, if there was a 50% over announcement, I would be really cool with that. Also, Quan, I read the first 4 volumes of Eden Zero. Oh wait, where'd it go? All right, okay. There's Quan. I read the first 4 volumes of Eden Zero. Solid series. Excited to see it grow and see where Machima takes it. Yeah, it's a solid series. Honestly, it really is. You think Asta versus Dante 1v1? Like, do I think it's gonna happen? I don't think it's gonna happen. It could happen. It's possible. I don't know. It might. Maybe. I don't. At this point, since he has Devil Union, he should just be able to. He should just wreck. Assuming that like his Devil Union negates passive gravity. If his Devil Union negates passive gravity, then he should be fine. No one tell Josuke about this goal. If you guys at Josuke or tell him I'm gonna up the goal, cause then he's gonna get everybody involved. It detailed. Oh, you detailed how the Quad Incredible movie would turn out. I don't need a movie. I live a very normal life. Like it's so basic. I live such a basic life. Quad Incredible: The Adventures of Sheldon the Turtle. Oh, The Adventures of Sheldon the Turtle the movie. PG-13, June 15th, 2022. We should show that to Disney, bro. We could both make some money. We do not need any more likes on the stream. We don't. I'm with Rax. Just wishing he doesn't pull a everyone trying to kill Shiggy, so I have to defend Shiggy's situation. That'd be bad. Yeah, I don't really want that either. It'd be kind of weird, but like I kind of understand why he has to kill Shiggy though. I definitely get it. Just wait for Shiki to drop the black sky. I just want to know what the technique is. That's what I'm really curious about. I'm really curious about whatever the technique is. After Yuno defeats Xenon, Yuno should 2v1 with Asta versus Dante since Dante killed Yuno's dad. I see that's the thing. This arc being so like connected to Yuno, I definitely wanted more Yuno in it. Like I wanted more like way more Yuno. Bakugo or Todoroki, who do I like more and think is stronger? I think Bakugo for both. Like I like Bakugo more. Like obviously Todoroki has like tons of development with the stuff between him and his family, and he has the potential to be like easily one of the strongest heroes. But like I like Bakugo's ability more. Like explosions are cool, and I like his character more. I really do. His character's dope. We need more 1v1 battles in Black Clover. I agree. There's too many team fights. Way too many team fights. You'll say it again, Quan Credible, the movie, how the mid-common or mid-credible becomes the great warrior Quan Credible and defeats the podcast lord Josuke D. That sounds wild. Um, so Gene and I are making a Quan Credible VR simulator. What does that even mean? Like, what would you even do? You just go to work and then go home? Like, what would that even be? Do you think Asta would ever kill someone? Like, I want him to kind of have that whole internal struggle. But the thing is, I feel like it's too late in the series for him to have that, oh, I don't want to kill somebody, like, trope thing. It's too late. Like, that's like an early series thing that I feel like people have to get over. Like, I really like how, like, Jujutsu Kaisen did it. How, like, Yuji struggled very, very early in the series with the idea of having to kill something that once was a human or humans. So, like if they were gonna do that, I wish they would do it late. Like I wish they would have did it earlier. I think the announcement would be a time skip and new saga since Asta can't be Wizard King before he turns 20. In your opinion, another time skip would be weird because we literally just had one. Like this year started off with the time skip, or I mean like the ending of last year was the beginning of the time skip, really. But it just seems like that would just be so short. Yuno got a true body count. Facts. Yuno been out here. Yuno has been out here. Quan, I want to recommend a great anime movie for you to watch. What's the recommendation? I'm always down to hear an iconic anime movie recommendation. RTL is streaming. Is he? Right, yeah, is he? I'm with John Tate, is he? What is he streaming about? And using their retrospective takes and theories, they infiltrated the King's domain, or domain, called Black Clover vs. Everybody podcast. Quick, someone tell RTL about the braid goal. No one tell anyone about the braid goal. What'd you miss? Did you just get here? Like, or were you here earlier? If you just got here, you missed a lot. But if you left at a certain point, then maybe not that much. And using the most controversial takes, they were able to defeat Josuke and revealed his mid-nature. You have the whole plot thought out already? We need to pitch this to Zack Snyder and get a Snyder cut of it. How many likes are we at right now? I'm very curious. Like how close we are. Or at 27. That's actually really close. Maybe I should have made it higher. I should have made the light go higher. I really should have made it higher. Uh, Quan, I recommend watching Kingdom Sweet Home Alice in Borderland Love Alarm. What kind of title is that? Goodness gracious, that's a lot. Or is this all separate things? Or you recommend Silent Voice? I've actually wanted to watch that really bad. Like, I wanted to watch. Cause that's by that one guy, Makoto Shinkai, I think it was. His movies are really good. Like, really, really good. He is doing an antagonist tier list. Cool. That's cool. That's dope. That is dope. If everyone watching liked the stream, we would have hit the goal already, but some of y'all lacking. Gene, if it's not going to happen, it doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. I don't have to do it. No, they probably just don't want to see it. You ever think of that? What if they don't want to see it? Where is Bakugo in all of this? I don't know. I like, hopefully, I was, like I said, I haven't really read the chapter, so I guess that just means he is in it. But Bakugo's reactions to things that involve Deku are always, like, one of the better parts of My Hero, for sure. Oh, there's commas? I just didn't see them. I see my glasses don't even work. It's 4 different shows on Netflix? Oh, okay. 30 likes? For real? Did we really hit 30? Let me see. If we hit 30, then I'll do it. Oh, yeah, okay. We did actually hit 30. We got to 30. I'll do my best. I'm not really that good at braiding, but I will try. I will try my best. So don't fault me if it looks bad, because I'm not super good at braiding. Let me see here if I can do this. I know some of y'all definitely probably went to y'all alt accounts to make this happen, but like I said, I'm definitely still going to do it, though. Y'all better just not make fun of my really bad job braiding, because I'm not a braider. Yeah. Dang, I wish I had a rubber band. I don't got no rubber bands. Hold on. Might be able to. I think that's it. Dang it. If I had a rubber band, I could make it stay. I just don't got one. Let's see. This might work right here, though. If I just, like, wrap my dread around it. I can't read the chat right now because I'm, like, super focused. So you guys are going to have to forgive me on that one. All right, here we go. Okay, I did it. It looks so stupid. This is what you guys wanted, so. It's actually funny though, cause like I thought I wouldn't be able to see all like that, but you really don't even notice it, honestly. Like, so I guess like Nozelle's whole thing really might not be that bad. See, I knew there are people who were liking with multiple accounts. I knew it. I knew you guys were. You said wear it for the whole stream? I mean, I'll keep it on. It's not bothering me. I'll definitely keep it on. I know I am slipping. I don't got no rubber bands. That's the worst part. I usually have some. Yeah, I don't know. What it is was I took everything off my wrist right before I started the stream. That's probably one of the things. Now call us peasants? Gene, this is starting to get weird. This is starting to get weird. I think I braided it kind of crooked though. But like I said, I can't braid, so I wish the bottom looked better. Like the bottom looks kind of trashy. That's probably why he has his little barrette thing at the bottom, so it doesn't look all bad. So I like tuck this in. I don't know. Nozel wakes up every day and makes his hair into a braid and think I look good. Facts. Facts though. Do I think Nozel likes Asta? I think the thing with Nozel is I think he appreciates Asta as like a magic knight. Like I think he likes him as a knight. But I think like personally, I don't know if they would necessarily get along. You said what is this stream turning into? I know, right? Like I don't stream for like 2-3 weeks and the next thing I know I come back and I'm doing Nozel braids. If I ever do this again, I will 100% make the light goal something much higher. I should have said like 50. Or at least 45. At the bare minimum, I should have said 45. Quan Middable Silva. I'm basically right there. I got the cloak. I got the braid. Like, what else? What else do I possibly need? I'm right there. I'm already there. You said watch Silent Voice. It's a beautiful movie. I want to. I really do. I really do. That's one of the movies that I want to watch for sure. Quan is the Silva now. I like the Vermilions more. 100 likes for the purple wig? No, that's not the goal. That is not the goal. I'd have to think of a new goal. A new goal entirely. So mid? Yes, this is definitely mid. Do you still think Nozel looks down on peasants? I'm not for sure, honestly. Like after that whole thing with him and Fuegolian going to whatchamacallit, I don't know if he does or not. Check Twitter. Let me see. What's going on? Rax, what did you do? I know you did something, Rax. What did you do? You guys are crazy. There's like 3 different people that clip this in different ways. That's so funny. Of course Quan loves the Vermilions. Morphe, you know. Vermilion fan. Vermilion suck. Silva look better and do more better on the battlefield. I mean, that's like, you can't even say that about Marileona. Like, Marileona literally rules the battlefield. Just posted the video, so did Rax. I seen, bro. I need Mercury? No, my gosh. Mercury magic. Oh no, the shotgun troll. I know. Nerd, what is going on? What happened to you? You hate Nozel and Jujutsu Kaisen Elitist? Goodness. Do I think Asta could make Nozel struggle in a fight? Before Devil Union I do, but with Devil Union I don't really know what Nozel could do, honestly. Like I don't know what Nozel could possibly have that would make Asta like worried. Or I don't know what, yeah, like, cause like in Devil Union Nozel literally could not defend against any of his attacks. Like it was like you would just have to Nozel. We would just have to hope that Nozel was just much faster. That'd be the only thing that we could do. Can beat Nozel? I mean, it's one of those things again. Like I don't know how Nozel defends against Yuno's attacks. Like Spirit of Boris is gonna blow all of his Mercury away. Like, and I don't mean like with wind. I mean like, it's just gonna hit it and just blow it away, like with all power. So I don't know. It just depends. Asta definitely has a much easier time just because like Nozel has a heavy focus on magic in his fights, whereas Asta does anti-magic. So like, there's that whole thing. Except for millions over the musty Silvas. Facts. 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 I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's tough. I definitely think Asta has a way easier time than Yuno does against the majority of the captains, just because he has anti-magic. But I still don't think Asta beats Yami. I still think Yami claps. I still think Yami claps for sure. In terms of writing, I definitely agree. Like Tabata probably wouldn't write it in a way where Asta could beat them. But like in terms of actual strength, there's definitely an argument to be made. There's definitely an argument to be made. Uh, as a as a character development, Vermilions are B tier. They got no character. Yeah, that's true. They really don't. They all are essentially the exact same characters that they've always been since they've been introduced. 100 likes to eat the world's hottest chip on stream. I don't even have the world's hottest chip. Where would I even find the world's hottest chip? Like where would I find that? Maybe I should do that as like a challenge. Maybe like if I don't do something, this is making my nose itch more than anything else. I don't know how he deals with his nose itching, cause like right here is just it is itching like crazy. Nobody but Quan likes the Vermilions. That is cap. That is big cap. Tons of people like the Vermilions. Mimosa alone makes the Vermilions over the Silvas. Morphe is out here preaching. He's preaching the gospel right now. I believe in Vermilion supremacy. Yes, sir. Like so many of us are like the Vermilions over the Silvas. Mimosa got no character development. She's just the same as season one. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Do I think Asta claps Jack? That's a weird fight. Like, it's just, I just wish we knew how fast Asta was in comparison to the other captains. Like, if the other captains are faster than Asta, then they do a really good job against him. But if say Asta is, like, I don't know, like say if the other captains are faster, then the captains win. If they're the same speed, I still think the captains win. But like, if Asta's faster, then he claps. That's kind of how I see it. Uh, yes. I can't believe all you guys posted it on Twitter. That's so funny. Like I just like when I clicked on Twitter, I just had so many notifications, and I just seen like so many videos of me braiding my hair on Twitter, like back to back to back. This is seriously making my nose itch, like for real though. Why do people actually like the Vermilions? Outside of Merleona, they do nothing but hold down the kingdom. Not really. Kirsch does a lot, and so does Fuego and Mimosa. They all do a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. How many people have you seen Mimosa save? Like she literally healed like so many people in like every arc, like all the time. It's mid if Yuno and Asta surpass every captain after this arc, then one of them should be the Wizard King, then Nozel or Fuegoleon. That's what I'm saying. Like I kind of like the idea of them being stronger but losing in an actual fight. That's why I like that idea a lot more. Cause like you can totes be stronger than somebody but still lose to them in a fight. Nozel better grow up to like Asta if Noel X Asta happens. Yeah, he better. He's not gonna have any choice. He's not gonna have no choice at all. I'm kind of curious because I'm not necessarily opposed to playing Sekiro. Do you guys want me to play it, or would you prefer the stream just kind of keep going how it is? Like basically, if I was to play it, I would just put it up and I'd like move my head to the corner, and then I would play the game and talk to you guys. I would just do both. Or if you want, we can just keep going how we're going. I'm curious to know what you guys want, because I'm not really opposed to either one. I'm also probably going to take this down really soon, just because like when I say my nose is itching, I mean my nose is just itching so much. Jack slashing magic is kind of like a discount version of Asta's Demon Dweller Sword. Facts. You guys are just arguing with shotgun. Definitely shotgun. I will say you got some wild takes for Nozel. You got some wild takes, bro. Yo, I agree, Quan. I love anime fights where the weaker characters outsmarts the stronger character in the fights and wins. Yeah, for sure. That's one of my favorite things to see. Cause like it's not always about strength. It's not always a big strength fight. Like a lot of times, I like to see characters outsmart people to win. I enjoy that a lot. Um, Vermilions are better. Nobody likes solid and never a shotgun looking to get timed out. Shotgun hasn't even done anything super annoying yet to get timed out. He hasn't spammed or anything. That's kind of the main thing I dislike is just spam. Um, we want to see you play Sekiro. Either Sekiro or tell a story. Stories about what? What do you want to hear a story about? Jason, what did he do? He wasn't even being super crazy yet before you timed him out. I mean, he was definitely trolling. He was definitely hardcore trolling, but I don't think he should have got. He was trolling. I don't know. It just depends. If he didn't have a history of this, it would be a little bit better. I don't know. I'm not ultimately mad at the decision, just because he is known. He is a known troll. But still, yeah. I don't know. I trust my mods on this one, I guess. I still think Mimosa Ultimate Magic will heal an entire nation. I'm sticking to my prediction. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I seen it wasn't Eugene. I seen. I seen. Yeah, John Tate. That's the thing. He's not super bad. He just has his moments. It's one of those things where like I know he's a known troll. That's kind of my only thing. This is coming down. I'm sorry. My nose is just itching so much. Like my hair just keeps going past it. This has to go. Ah, that's so much better. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's like a million times better. Like my nose, I can almost still feel it. What did I miss? I don't think Asta in Devil Union is fast. That demon ain't know what hit him. I mean, oh, you think he is fast? I mean, but the big demon is slow. It's like it's big and just like moves all not that like I don't know. So I have no idea. I don't know. Are you saying Jovan has gotten bad lately? You don't know why? I don't know. Jovan's weird. Like Jovan has his moments. Like he kind of just goes in like a cycle. Like he goes from being really regular and chill, and then he just like turns up and gets like crazy for a second. Then he goes back to being regular and chill. It's kind of how he always has been. I don't know why people get so bent up over Jovan at least, because Jovan you can kind of just ignore him. Yo, Quan want to raid RT's stream? That'd be funny, actually. I probably will. Like at the end of this stream, we can definitely raid his stream for sure, for sure. We can definitely raid his stream at the end of it. It'll be great, actually. How's my day going? It's going pretty good, actually. It's going pretty good so far. It's going pretty good. I really can't complain. I haven't, like, I was trying to get this PC stuff going, like I was saying earlier, but I was like, nah, I'd rather stream instead, just because I was getting confused, because I don't know a lot about PCs, so it was like a lot for my brain. Jovan is always wildin', I swear. But sometimes, like whenever he makes a new account, he'll be normal for that entire time until he gets found out, and then he starts to go wild again. Tell us stories like a story time so we can expand on the Quan lore. Like, what do you got? Like, I don't know what kind of story you want though. Like, you want like something from like high school, like something from college, something from when I worked at GameStop. Like, 'cause I used to work there for a long time. Like, something from when I was a kid. Like, I don't know what kind of story y'all you want. Said Nobra's the most overrated female character ever. Mm, kinda. I don't know. Nobra fans do tend to like make her seem like she's amazing, but at the same time, it's like she's okay. She's okay. I personally haven't seen too much craziness, but I don't know. Quan have ever been in a fight? I mean, I got into a I don't want to say a bunch, but I got into my fair share of fights when I was younger. Cause when I was growing up, I lived in Section 8, like all the way till I was probably like 10, about 10 or say. So I got into a lot of fights when I lived there. But like after we moved out of there when I was younger, um, well, like I lived really far. Like I lived like really far away from kids that were my age. So like there was really nobody to talk to. So I didn't really like. That's kind of. I used to go outside a lot. But once we moved, that kind of like tapered that down a lot more, just because there wasn't a lot of people for me to hang out with all like that. So until then, I didn't get into another fight until like middle school. That was it. So I've been in a couple fights. Wait, Quan has GameStop? No, not GameStop. I was saying I used to work at GameStop, like the gaming store. I'm hoping Gordon is now a despelling mage, so he removed Henry's curse so he can join the spade fight. That'd be cool actually if he could just despell like effects and stuff. Deku versus Kaneki. I've actually never seen Tokyo Ghoul. Like I've never seen it, so I don't know about Kaneki's powers all like that. I know that they eat people. Tell them about the time you wrestled an ostrich to the ground with your bare hands to save that kid. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like, I've never wrestled any animals to save people. Ever. Like all my crazy stories are really basic stuff. Like I've really basic crazy stories. Like I'll go to the grocery store and there's like an old lady putting groceries in her car and I'll help her put her groceries in her car. Or I see a girl trying to put like a vacuum cleaner in her car or something, and I'll help her. Like all my stuff is basic. Like I don't have super crazy stories all like that. And then it also depends on what you think is crazy. Uh, do you think the Agrippa and Foss families are related? Knox's dad looks like Gordon's dad. Maybe Gordon's grandpa was a Faust. I wouldn't be surprised. I think that they could be like cousins. Like definitely somewhat close. If not cousins, they would have to at least work together. I went into Jujutsu Kaisen thinking Nobara was the most amazing female character ever, and once I got caught up to the manga, she gets shafted away and does nothing major. In the Shibuya arc, she's mid, but with cool moments. That's actually a really accurate depiction of her. Honestly, she's definitely one of the more shafted characters of Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I feel like they gave a lot of other characters a lot of moments that she could have had herself, but like it just depends on what they do with her going forward. Like if they give her her own moments, then I feel like she could end up being one of the better female characters, depending on like how they do it. Don't hide that story about the ostrich. You're a hero. It's so ridiculous. Tell us about the journey with Samurai, J Cloud, Rax Dragneel, and Magic Knight RT, and how you guys defeated Josuke, the King of Mid. I would pay for that to be a story. I should see if someone can commission that. That would be amazing, actually. That would be like a dope commission piece. I need to save this. Actually, that'd be great. Nozella's the fastest captain in the Elf arc. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends on how fast you consider Marileona. Because Marileona was easily keeping up with Raya, who was also using light magic. I mean, obviously Dark Elf Patri was faster, but like, it just depends. Like I said, it was easy for her. The black oil magic of Gordon's dad also kind of looks similar to shadow magic. Cause yeah, Goku, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they also had their own type of binding things. Actually, if Gordon popped up with his own like small like a Gimadello type thing or Gimadello type devil, that'd be kind of hype actually. He could have his own personal friend that he could finally talk to. That could be a potential thing for Gordon coming up for post time skip Gordon because we haven't even seen him. If he did his own binding ritual, I think that'd be really cool. Tabata's side character design and devil design are way better than My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen. Mm, I agree. I had to think about it for a second when it came to Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, tell them about my Yu-Gi-Oh career. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did used to be super into Yu-Gi-Oh. Like me and my friends would travel to like tournaments and stuff. It was a good time. This was like when I was like what like it really got heavy into it. Probably like 18 to 20. It was good times. Uh, Actually, I might have an artist friend that can do that who's been waiting to do art. Let me know what this stuff looks like. Like, if you send me, like, some of his pieces that he's done, I'll definitely think about it. Like, it just depends on if it, like, on how I kind of envision it to look in my head. Yeah, if he has a Twitter or some art that you could show me as an example, I definitely take a look at it. You can just DM it to me. Uh... Are you the one that thinks Marileona is an overrated waifu-wise? Why do you think she's overrated? I'm very curious to why you say that. Like, why do you think she was overrated? Nozel Fuegoleon needs to be stronger than Yuno and Asta for the plot after this arc. Yeah, it would be weird if they were strong. But then again, like Naruto didn't, like, because after the Pain arc, you know, like, Naruto was definitely stronger than Kakashi. So, like, it's one of those. Reading Witch and the Beast. It's good. I haven't heard of that Witch and the Beast. And don't forget to mention how after Josuke was defeated, you were crowned King of BC Twitter, and your queen was Mimosa Credible. Where are you guys getting this from? uh, have you watched Mega Capital Lag or any other Yugi tubers? What was it? I remember like Jarrell, Pro Winston. Who was the one guy once I watched a lot? The Silent Enigma. I don't know. These were like older ones though. I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting. There's like a big one I'm forgetting. It just depends on how big you were into the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. Cause like being here in Ohio, we had Alter Reality Games or ARG, if you know what that is. So we had like all kind of stuff. Partry fighting Nama makes sense since Partry is Nama's opposite on Sephiroth. On Sephiroth. Also, Reeve is the opposite of Lilith, so Dorothy versus Lilith is probably going to happen too. That would be really interesting. Um, What are you guys talking about? Oh, you guys are still talking about the Nozel thing? Because I really haven't been following you guys' conversation all like that. I say, yeah, shotgun. I'm not going to defend you. I mean, definitely arguing with a mod is kind of eh. It's not really in your favor, you know. Like, I mean, it's one of them ones. Like, if you get timed out again, that's kind of on you. It's not on me. Do you think Asta learned any new spells since he was training in Noct House after the after the Clover team invaded the Spade Kingdom? I don't think so. I think he was strictly working on Devil Union stuff. I don't think he learned anything new. One time, Quan and I hanging out downtown, he stopped a church robbery armed with only a pizza stone. What is a pizza stone? What even is that, Rax? What even is that? And also, Rax, I don't know what you look like. I don't know your name. I don't know anything about you except for your name is Rax. That's about it. Do I read Attack on Titan? No, I don't. I only watch the anime, so I'm in the dark about a lot of the Attack on Titan stuff. I didn't even start reading Attack on Titan until December. This past December is when I first started it. Actually, when I started watching it. Fact, Shotgun is playing with fire. Facts. Have you read Berserk before? I haven't. People keep telling me to watch it, but I'm real squeamish on this kind of thing, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Like I barely got through a Kame I barely got through a Kame got killed, and Goblin Slayer almost killed me. It was a lot. Goblin Slayer was like basically too much for me. It was a lot. Why is Rax not a mod? Rax, do you really want to be a mod? A pizza stone is the thing you roll pizza on? This is news to me. I had no idea. But don't worry, Josuke D was able to escape from their takes and managed to make it into the kingdom of Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter. The story continues with Quan Credible the movie too. Dude, we could get a comic going and everything. Get some royalties. That's so random. You said you noticed something about Lilith that Namaz fire doesn't melt Lilith's ice, but the fire should melt ice, but it doesn't. So you think Lilith's ice can't be melted? It could be. I don't know. It just depends, because it's like that other thing people say, where people say that their magic goes together. So it could be that thing also. Akame got killed, bro. Yes, Akame, that messed me up on the inside. I wasn't the same after watching that. Like I was not the same at all. First chapter of Berserk is gut smashing the demon. Is it really? Depending on how it is, that could be a lot. It could not be a lot. It just depends. Who do I think wins between Noct and Yuno? It's the same thing for Asta. I feel like Yuno is obviously far stronger, but Noct might be able to win with tactics. Like he might be able to outsmart him and win. Because Noct can like rapidly change between his forms to like combo his own abilities. And also you gotta think about it. Noct is fighting against these twin devils without Gimadello also. So Noct is actually nerfed in this fight. He actually just is nerfed. Like he probably wouldn't win anyway, but he is nerfed. Have I ever watched an anime called Tony Kawa Over the Moon? Just for Over the Moon for you? No, I've never even heard of it. Nether ice? It's possible Lilith could have some nether ice. So Akame got killed is like bad sushi, just messes your stomach all up. Like it's only like bad sushi if the bad sushi is really really good in the beginning, and then out of nowhere it gets really bad. But then like when you get some more of it, it's still good, but it just gets bad later. Quan Credible the movie 2 continues on as Quan Credible the Mighty King had been king of Black Clover Twitter for 2 months as Josuke has been recovering Oh, has been recovering from having his midness exposed in Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter. Akame got killed anime is meh. I wouldn't say it's meh. I think it's pretty good. I think it's good. Cocytus Ice, the ninth level of hell is Frozen Wasteland in Dante's Inferno. Ooh, I actually remember that from school. That was one of the few books that we actually did read in school. What's the major announcement for next week? I have no idea. Like I said, I was hoping that it was a I was kind of hoping it was like a announcing that Black Clover is like 50% over kind of deal. Like, cause I think that would be a good announcement to make. Cause I feel like it will be an announcement about the length of Black Clover or the future of it. So if they say 50%, then that means we possibly have like 6 more years ahead of us, which would be hype. Which would be super hype. I don't know what he would do for 6 years, but I think it would be cool. Quan also owns 50,000 stocks of Tesla. Goodness, if I owned all of that, I don't think I'd be wearing a blanket right now. I'd be wearing like a really fancy suit. So Akame got killed is like food poisoning. Facts. That's actually a really good comparison. Actually, that's a really good comparison. Do I think Real is arcane? I think. See, like the thing with Real is like I I don't know how many have you guys seen the anime or like series Kuroko no Basket? And there's this one character whose like ability was his name was Kisei, and his ability was copying people. So like he had his ability perfect copy, where like for a moment he was able to copy the abilities of the Generation of Miracles. For Real, I kind of want it to be something similar. Where I don't think Real should necessarily be arcane, but I kind of want him to have an ability or maybe a mode per se, where he can recreate arcane elements with his picture magic. I think that would be really cool for Real. Like it'd be a way to kind of make him better. Like because I've been thinking about stuff for Real for a while, and I kind of think that's the only way to keep him balanced. Is like to potentially give him a time limit where he can recreate arcane magics would it would make him really good. It would stop him from being broken because he can't do it all the time, but it would just be good for him. Quan, that's cap. You still have the blankets. Uh, it's your think even in the sweet what? I didn't get that one. Read your comment. Let me see. Namaz the highest ranking devil, and devil is stronger spirits. So Namaz should be stronger than Salamander, and Salamander shouldn't melt Lilith's ice. Yeah, I don't really think the Salamander would be able to melt the ice either, honestly. Like if like a Salamander's breath hit it. I mean, honestly, if they fought, that could be a thing. Like that could be a legitimate thing that he could have to deal with. I hope Tabata explains the love by mana thing for its major hacks. I know, because at first, like, I didn't really think too much of it, but I really hope that he gives an actual explanation to it. I heard Quan is making his own app game for Google Play Store. No, I'm not. I am not. That's why you have to read the manga. It's different. The Akame Kill anime did an anime only ending. I did. Actually, the manga, I like the manga more, honestly. Like, because they did more with the characters. Like, I didn't finish it. Like, I got really close to the end. Like, where did I stop? I stopped around the time where, like, Tatsumi started to become more of Incursio. So, like, I just didn't finish it for whatever. Cause I want to say when I was reading it, it was still weekly, I think. This was a long time ago. This is like back in like 2013, 2014. This is a lot of years ago, so I really don't remember all like that. Oh, we got more continuation of the plot. Let me see here. Once the time is right and Josuke D infiltrates... Oh, wait, it moved. Dang it, it moved. Dang it. The comment's gone. Oh, once the time is right and using... Oh, once the time is right and Josuke D infiltrates the Mappa Summit, but with anime. Okay. He reveals himself and manipulates the king of Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter. I'm scared that the announcement is Black Clover might be ending soon due to Tabata having poor health, which happened to Bleach. I know that's the thing I'm really worried about. Is I hope the announcement isn't an immediate ending. That's why I'm kind of hoping for like a more projected planned ending with like saying it's 50% over or something. Why does Asta transformations have a time limit but Yuno doesn't? Because Asta's transformations are effing broken. His anti-magic transformations, they're so broken. Think I should watch. Okay, I'll have to add that to my list along with Silent Voice. Using his take, Aaron is overhyped. He convinced the people of Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter to prepare for war against Attack on Titan Twitter. Oh my gosh, the Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan Twitter beef is such a real thing, though. Like he doesn't even have to. He doesn't even have to rally them. They're already going at it like every week. Arcane aren't elements. I think. See, Arcane are elements. I think Arcane is a level of the element. Like to me, not all magic is Arcane. Well, no, like I didn't mean like I wasn't trying to say like Arcane is element. I meant to say more like along the lines of like Real will gain the ability to just recreate arcane magics, I guess. Like say Real, after he does whatever, he could paint dark magic or he could paint world tree magic or whatever else you would consider to be arcane. Top 5 musical artists? I don't know. Like that's a weird one because it all depends on like, do you mean like preference to me, or then like just general or in a specific genre? Because like I don't listen to all, like I like a lot of music, but I don't know a lot about a lot of music. So like I wouldn't be able to say for all music. How long have I been growing my hair? Um, I started growing my hair back in like 2009. I want to say I started growing in 2009. And then I don't know how long you guys have been here. If you guys are like OG Quan Credible subs, you guys remember when my hair was like way longer. But I got it cut like last year. I think I got it cut 2 years ago. Like I got it cut shorter, like way shorter. It was like up here. Like I got it cut really short, but it's already starting to grow again, like a lot. I don't know. How many of you guys have been here since then? I'm very curious. Like how many of you guys remember when my hair was really long? If any of you, I'll be shocked if you guys do. Like if you're curious on what it looked like, if you go back, because that was before I even used like the camera in my video. Like if you go back to my 100 sub special, that you'll be able to see if you never got to see it. Quan almost swore we got to catch him lacking. When did I almost swear? I don't even think I almost swore at all. Quan's favorite music genre is smooth jazz. I do love the jazz genre. I like a lot of different kinds of jazz. Like smooth jazz is good, but I'm more of a fan of like acid jazz. It has more of a upbeaty tone to it, but smooth jazz is good too. I also like rap, R&B. Pop is in the middle. It just depends. Um, some rock songs are okay. It just depends. I wasn't super big into rock, all like that. Where my Magi anime needs to come back, and since so many animes were never thought to get another season or getting them, I would be hype if Magi came back. But they're doing an Orient anime, so the Magi's probably not going to come back because they're focused on Orient. I still don't understand how World Tree Magic is arcane. It seems like it just goes under the Earth element. I kind of think so too. Way longer, Aquan Rastafari. Actually, yeah, John Tay. I want to say that was yeah, because my hair was cut when you started coming around. Now that I think about it, yeah, if you go all the way back, you'll be able to see it was really long. It was like yeah, it was like lower. It was definitely like where the bottom of the video cuts off. It was lower than that. It was really long. That's why I cut it. Uh, Quan Marley. Wow, called it. You see, I'm his biggest fan. What are you talking about? What did you call? As the Jujutsu Kaisen army starts to prepare for war, Josuke, who had just assumed control over JJK Twitter, wants to make sure he has control over the Mappa domain before he marches to the Kingdom of BC Twitter. See, you guys are talking about I need to just tell a story. Basically, anime is literally writing a 10 out of 10 arc in the chat right now, and y'all don't even know. He's literally writing a 10 out of 10 arc right now. Like this Josuke retrieval arc has been going crazy. Do I think William would have beat Xenon if it was just a one-on-one? Yes, 100%. I think he would have won 100%. I think Xenon would have got clapped. I read Radiant. You said Radiant's overrated? You wanted your time back? I think Radiant was going really, really good. I know like the current arc of Radiant is kind of meant for me, but like the stuff with, was it Castle Merlin or Castle Merlin? I enjoyed that stuff. Like that was probably peak Radiant right there. I don't know what they're doing now though. I never read Magi, but people is saying best magic. But people saying Magi is the best magic shonen and is better than Black Clover. Why? Magi is really, really good. It's really well thought out. They get really strong, and the characters are really likable. If anybody says Magi is better than Black Clover, I would 100% understand why they would say that. 100%. William is stronger than Charlotte feet-wise. I don't. I don't agree. Just because Charlotte has all that stuff with the red and blue roses currently, that's the only reason why I don't. Why I don't agree. Yeah, unfortunately I do agree with Shotgun on this one. I do think Charlotte is stronger, but William is still strong. That's definitely how I agree with it. Back at the Kingdom of BC Twitter, where Quan Credible and his wife Most Credible have resigned for 2 months. Samurai Jack come back from his long ongoing war against My Hero Twitter. Does Noelle have infinite mana now? She has mana method and ultimate magic. I don't think she can run out of mana. See, that's the thing too. Like, I feel like that Heart Kingdom group has near infinite magic because God just said something like that in the anime. He was like, if you're really good with mana method, you just can't run out of magic, which is crazy. Which kind of negates Noelle's. See, I kind of like that, but I dislike it at the same time because it takes away from Noelle having a big mana pool. Because like since the Heart Kingdom group, they all have near infinite, you know, like because they can use mana method. So like Charmy, Mimosa, Noelle, Leo, like Nero, they all have the infinite luck. Like so, it's like their mana amounts just don't matter anymore, for those guys at least. William definitely does not beat Prime Lumiere. You are wildin' to even say that. That's wild. That is so wild. What was I gonna say? I'm about to go and get some food though, so I'm gonna end the stream soon. So like you guys can ask whatever you guys want to ask, and I'll answer the last little bit of the chat before I leave and get some food because I'm starving. The only thing I've had today has been like some coffee that you guys have been watching me drink. That's the only thing I've had today. So yeah, you guys can say whatever, and then I'll answer it, and I'll get out of here. Let me see. Rax, you're wild, and you haven't even seen Magi, so you can't even say that those are better. Or at least I don't think you've seen all of Magi. I'm pretty sure that you haven't. My Hero and BC Twitter are border nations and have been fighting every Thursday morning on who has the best leaks. Samurai J Cloud has just come back from losing a weekly battle due to My Hero 306 leaks. I like Magi, but I agree with Rax the Hero. I don't know, man. If Magi had better fights, I would agree with Magi over Black Clover. It's weird. Like, Magi, the anime made the fights really good, but the manga fights are kind of lacking. Like, the manga didn't give us some of the fights that I think we really should have had. I mean, I understand that Charlotte's Rose Magic wouldn't do anything to William, but, like, I guess I wasn't thinking of it in, like, a one-on-one type fight. I was thinking of it as just like just in general strength, but I guess it only works against like curse users, so I don't know how much wrong. But then her red roses had effects just naturally though, because you remember like they had the whole scent thing. Because they were messing up Yami's senses when he was fighting Charlotte. Just because you have infinite mana doesn't mean you know how to use it. I mean, that's true. I was just bringing it up because it's more like it's more along the lines of like one of Noelle's biggest points was her big mana amount, but now that everybody has it, it's like whatever. Ooh, John, thanks for reminding me. We are totes going to raid RT. We are totes gonna do that. Tonkachi versus Percival stream win. We're gonna do that once I'm sure that Percival is stronger than Tonkachi. Then we'll do it. I'm also caught up on Build King. I've been meaning to tell you that for like a month now, and I keep forgetting to bring it up. Who suffered the most in Black Clover? That's tough. I would say maybe Mars. Maybe Mars, because Mars was literally like brainwashed and raised as a child soldier who had to kill like his best friend slash love interest. That's actually pretty tough. That's pretty tough. I don't know. Noct is definitely up there, but like I don't know. Mars is one that's pretty bad to me, especially because he like had to like relive all that. Am I cold? I'm not like freezing. I mean, the blanket's kind of nice, but I'm not like freezing. I guess I'm like a little chilly, I guess. Quite incredible. Do you think Ultimate Magic is similar to how they explain Sage Mode in Naruto? No, I don't. Just because Sage Mode in Naruto is more of like you take in the natural chakra that's just innately in nature. You take it into yourself, and then you... It's like, because like with Naruto, they have their chakra, or their spiritual energy, and then their physical energy. And then Sage Mode was like a third component to that. And then they combine those three to use their, like, you know, Sage Jutsu. But, like, with natural mana, it's kind of like Black Clover, they only have their just innate mana, and then they just use natural mana. It's like, I don't feel like they take it in. They're just using it on the outside. So it's like their natural mana, their actual mana, I feel like doesn't get touched when using natural mana. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Samurai J Cloud alerts the king of their losses due to My Hero Twitter bringing out the big guns. Quan Credible calms him and tells him the great Tabata will empower their soldiers next time. Honestly, the My Hero chapter was kind of meh. I mean, like, well, not meh. I just think the Black Clover chapter might have been a little bit better. I don't know. People saying Morgan has light magic, but in the cave arc, Yami said he doesn't know any light magic, which is really odd because if Morgan has light magic, then Yami should know him. But he was dead, so like, if he did have light magic, then like if he did have light magic, he's dead. So like, you don't know a dead person. You know what I mean? At least that's how I would take it. I didn't read the full scanlation chapter though, or the fan translation chapter. I was just gonna wait for tomorrow, so I don't know what the exact words were, but like, am I liking Build King? Actually, yes. Right now, honestly, once they introduced the vigor concept, I thought it got really, really interesting. Like, it was kind of meh, but it like at first, but I just kept reading, and the vigor thing is very interesting. So I'm very curious to see like where they're gonna go with this. I kind of hope it doesn't get axed anytime soon for that exact reason. Maybe Yami meant nobody that he knows. Then again, Augustus has light magic too, so wouldn't Yami know about that? See, that's the thing, like, that I was thinking, because, like, he knows about Augustus, but he doesn't know Augustus. Because, like, if you remember in that moment when he was talking to Partry, he was asking, do I know you? Because him and William had similar keys. So he recognized their key because it's similar. So like, he was already thinking that he may or may not know him, but he said he doesn't know anybody who has light magic. So like, there's a little bit more context to the situation to me. That's just to me though. Augustus does have light magic. I don't even know what you're talking about. Any more shotgun? I don't even know what you're talking about. You need 3 major deaths. If we can get at least one, I'll be happy. At least one. Sun magic would be broken. Light magic and illumination magic are different. Yeah, it feels like an illumination type magic. That would be interesting. Yeah, I agree with Spirit. I think he meant like a live users. But that's gonna be it for me here. Definitely big thanks to everybody who has donated over the course of the stream. I can't even remember all the names. You know, Brian, Jazzy, John Tate, Rax, King Janora, um, Fudge. Who else donated? Doesn't it tell me? It doesn't tell me. I wish it told me. If it told me, I'd be able to thank everybody, like every single individual person. But I don't think it does. Yeah, no, it just doesn't tell me. I tried. But yeah, definitely big thanks to everybody who donated. I appreciate you guys. Um, we are definitely about to go raid RT for sure. Um, let me see here. Let me drop the. Let me see. What are we gonna say to RT? Um, let me see. For RT stream, what are we gonna say? I don't even know. What are we gonna say to RT? Let me see. What is he even doing in his stream right now? That might depend a lot on what we say to him. Actually, RT's not even. Is he even streaming still? Because when I just clicked on it, it said he wasn't. Let me see. Wait, it says he's live. I don't think he's live anymore. Yeah, no, I don't think RT's live anymore, unfortunately. Cause like when I click on when I type on his stuff, I don't see him on here at all. Yeah, I don't see RT at all. Let me see if you guys can find him really quick. That would be great, actually, cause I do want to do that. He isn't. Dang, dude. RT narrowly escaped. I guess we'll have to get him next time. No one else I know all like that is really streaming. So yeah, I guess I just appreciate all you guys for sure for sticking around, hanging out with me. I'm gonna try to get more consistent with streaming, get back to our usual Wednesday streams. I guess you guys all enjoy the rest of you guys' day. Have a good one, and I will see you all next time. About to go get me some food.